today we are going to do chapter number 19. So welcome to my channel with me #daily studies. So yes, आज हम करने वाले हैं चैप्टर नंबर 19 आर स्टेट गवर्नेंस. तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं. So सबसे पहले आपको पता होना चाहिए कि हमारे यहाँ पे इंडिया में 28 स्टेट्स, सॉरी इंडिया आई एम सेइंग. So पढ़ते हैं, चलो आपको आगे इन्फॉर्मेशन देंगे. India is the largest nation of the world, extending over 3.28 million square kilometers. For the administrative convenience, it has been divided into 28 states and 8 union territories. Each state has its own government, which is run on lines of central government. The union territories are administered by the President of India through a lieutenant governor or a chief commissioner. Both the central government and the state government are independent in their working. The division of power between the center and the state is on the basis of three lists, that is the union 97 subjects, state list 66 subject, concurrent list 47 subject. The central government is more powerful. Central government क्यों powerful है? Because it has more power, more resources and more finances. Still, the state government have an independent identity and very important role to play in federal system, Indian federal system. ये वाला क्वेश्चन आपको पक्का पक्का आता है पेपरों में. थ्री लिस्ट कौन सी होती है? कॉन्करेंट, यूनियन, स्टेट एंड सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट क्यों पावरफुल है स्टेट गवर्नमेंट से, वो आपने यहाँ लिखना है, क्योंकि सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट के पास ज़्यादा रिसोर्सेज है, ज़्यादा पावर है. चलिए, द स्टेट लेजिस्लेचर पढ़ते हैं. छोटा सा चैप्टर है, द स्टेट लेजिस्लेचर. In most states, the legislature has only one house, legislative assembly, that is Vidhan Sabha. Only 6 states, that is Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, have 2 houses, that is legislative assembly and legislative council. Legislative assembly is Vidhan Sabha and legislative council is Vidhan Parishad. The number of members in an assembly depends on the population of the state. However, the minimum strength is 60 and the maximum cannot be more than 500. Its members are directly elected by the people. The minimum age to be member of legislative assembly is 25 years. Some seats are reserved for scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. For example, Uttar Pradesh 400 members in its legislative assembly and Mizoram has only 40. The term of a legislative assembly is 5 years. In case it is not functioning according to the constitution, it can be dissolved earlier. Also in such situation, the president's rule is imposed in that society. Like the Lok Sabha, the legislative assembly has a speaker and a deputy speaker. The speaker presides over the meeting of assembly and conducts its business. Do you know, legislature consisting of only one house is known as unicameral legislature and legislature consisting of 2 houses is known as bicameral legislature. The Legislative Council, that is Vidhan Parishad, it is a permanent house which cannot be dissolved. The term of its members is 6 years, but 1/3 of its members retire after every 2 years. They are replaced by newly elected members. The Vidhan Parishad elects its chairperson and deputy chairperson from among its members. The minimum number of members in the Legislative Council is 40, and it cannot be exceed 1/3 of total membership of the Assembly of the state. The minimum age to be a member of the council is 30 years. Okay, so next is function of state legislature. अब state legislature का क्या function होता है? It makes laws for the state on the subject mentioned in the state list, concurrent list. It passed the annual budget of the state. It keeps check on the council of ministers of the state. The money bills can only be introduced in the legislative assembly. When a bill is passed by state legislature, it is sent to the governor for the consent. The elected members of legislative assembly take part in election of the president of India along with elected members of parliament, the governor. The governor, Rajyapal, is appointed by President of India for 5 years. Normally, the governor does not belong to the state where he is appointed. The state administration is carried out in the name of governor, whereas the real power lies with the chief minister and his council of ministers. Like the President of India at the center, the governor also performs many functions on the advice of chief minister. The powers of governor. Okay, the governor appoints the leader of the majority party or the coalition as the chief minister. The council of minister is also appointed by him on the advice of chief minister. Also appointments to high offices in the state are made by governor. He can address, assume and dissolve the legislative assembly. Every bill which the state legislative assembly passes become law after the consent of the governor. Like the president of India, the governor can also issue an audience with consent of governor. Like the president of India, the governor can also issue an audience when the state legislature is not in a session. The governor can reduce a pardon or pardon the punishment awarded to the criminal under the state rules. The governor also has discretionary powers which he or she can exercise on his or her own without the advice of chief minister and council of minister. For example, the recommendation from the president's rule in state. The union territories of Andaman and Nicobar, Delhi and Puducherry have lieutenant governors. Chandigarh, Dadra and Nagar Haveli, Daman and Diu and Lakshadweep have administrators. Do you know C. Rajgopalachari was the last Governor General of Free India for 20 months. After his, the title of Governor General was abolished. and replaced by the President of India, the Chief Minister and his Council of Ministers. So Chief Minister कौन होते हैं? The Chief Minister, wait. The Chief Minister is the most important functionary of the state government. He enjoys the real executive power. He acts as a link between the governor and his Council of Ministers. Function of Council of Ministers. Administrators and maintains laws and orders of the state. Executes laws and decisions made by legislative assembly as well as union government. Formulate policies for the state activity. Give advice to the governor. Make laws with the help of state legislature based on state list and concurrent list. Do you know there are 739 districts in 2020 in India which are administered by their respective state government. Union territories. The area directly administered by the union government are called union territories. Andaman Nicobar, Chandigarh, Dagra and Nagar Haveli, Andaman Diu, Delhi, Jammu Kashmir, Ladakh, Lakshadweep, Puducherry. Such areas are small in size and population with the expectation of Delhi. The capital of India, it is now called the National Capital Territory of Delhi. It enjoys a special status unlike other union territories where the administration is under a lieutenant governor or a chief commissioner only. Delhi has an elected legislative assembly and a council of ministers headed by the chief ministers as well as lieutenant governor. Governor. Do you know? The president may appoint the governor of the state as the administrator of an adjoining union territory. Let us understand India is a federation and strong center. चलो देखते हैं. सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट सारे नेशन के लिए होती है, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट सिर्फ स्टेट के लिए होती है. उसके नीचे आती है डिस्ट्रिक्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन. ईच स्टेट जो होती है वो हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में डिवाइड होती है और डिस्ट्रिक्ट के अंदर आते हैं विलेज एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन. विलेज में तो पंचायत होते हैं, है ना. कीवर्ड बिल, a proposed law. Bill होता है law. Budget, statement of income, expenditure for a particular period. Discretionary, something that depends on owns one choice. Law, certain rule or regulation to be followed whose violation will result in punishment. Ordinance, a temporary law enforced by executive when the legislature is not in session. The governor of state is appointed by President of India. Which one of following statement is incorrect about Vidhan Parishad? दो है इसमें, ठीक है. सेकंड वन एंड लास्ट वन, इट्स 2/3 ऑफ रिटायर आफ्टर 2 years and the minimum age is 25 years. The maximum strength of the state legislative assembly can be 500. The union territories are directly administered by the governor. Which one of the following is not union territory? Goa, ठीक है. Next is, in case of constitutional breakdown in a state, the president rule is imposed. Only 6 states of India have a Vidhan Parishad. The government of state level is called state government. There are 28 states and 8 union territories in India. The member of Vidhan Sabha are elected by the people directly. Wait. The state government can make laws only on the concrete list. False. The government appoints the leaders of majority party as the chief minister. True. Delhi has elected legislative assembly. True. Vidhan Sabha is permanent house. True. It's false. The term each member of legislative council is fixed. Council is 6 years. True. So beta, if you want the E part, please comment down. Thanks for watching and God bless you. And meet you in the next chapter number 20, media, the mainstay of democracy. वैसे तो बेटे चैप्टर जो है ये आपको 2025-2026 में चैप्टर क्लास 7 को नहीं आया है किसी भी टर्म में, बट स्टिल हम इसको रीड करेंगे, बट हम इसके बैक एक्सरसाइज एंड कीवर्ड्स को डिस्कस नहीं करेंगे. थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग टुडेज वीडियो एंड डोंट फॉरगेट टू लाइक, सब्सक्राइब, शेयर, खूब शेयर करना है एंड कमेंट जरूर करना है, ठीक है. सो बाय बाय, मीट यू इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो.